start off by saying how excited we are about the fact that Bloody Tyrant is coming to Australia for this tour, and I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about how you feel about this amazing tour.
I am absolutely stoked.
So have you been to Australia?
We're always looking for like new opportunity to touring around the world. So we're very, very looking forward to it.
What are you looking forward to most about coming to Australia? Is it because you'll be able to play in front of your fans here, or are you looking forward to doing other things as well?
Meeting fans in Australia, absolutely, and we are very excited to be part of the festival, the Licknicrosonic Festival.
Yeah, are you aware of how many fans you have in Australia?
Let me check there. We have quite many fans in Australia, according to the fan page. Yep, we have quite many.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm not sure we are going to see all of them, but still very excited.
Definitely. You also, as you said before, you're going to be touring with some pretty awesome Australian bands as well. Are you?
Absolutely, Freedom of Fear.
Yeah. Are you aware of many Australian artists? Are you a fan of a lot of Australian heavy bands?
Excuse me?
Are you a fan of many Australian bands?
Yeah. When the tour was announced, I've checked the music and music video of Freedom of Fear. They are absolutely awesome. Already been fans of them, and there are a few other Australian bands I really into it. Such as Psychroptic. We are also gonna share some the stage with them in the Crosonic Festival.
Yep. So
and many years ago, with opening for Near Oblivious Skies in Taiwan.
Yep. Can you tell us a little bit about the metal scene in Taiwan? What is the metal scene like there?
Sadly, I would say they're very little. There's such a little metal scene in Taiwan, almost close to none. There's some historical problems, like during the 80s, the whole world were crazy about rock and metal. But during that time, Taiwan is staying in martial law. That's probably the major issue of lack of rock and metal scene in Taiwan. But now it's thriving. I think it's getting better.
Does that also make it important for you to be able to reach out for your band, to be able to reach out to the European market and the Australian market and even like the Japanese market? Does that make that more important for you?
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking, because we don't have such gigantic metal thing like European or Japanese or Australian. We always have to reach out. We always have to tell fans in other countries that even though we don't have such a gigantic metal thing, we still have great bands right here.
Yep. I found it interesting going back and listening to your back catalogue of music, and I noticed that you have experimented with a lot of genres over those years as well, from black metal right through to folk metal. I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about that journey as a band, as you've experimented with different genres.
Oh, across the overall experience across across different genres, it's all about trying. We are amorphous. We have such a amorphous mind on creating music, producing music, and some of those years, we found that most more chilling and folkish sound metal is touch our heart a bit more, and that's why there's a period of time we are very, very folk metal.
Yeah. I also found that a lot of your music looks at history as well. Is history something that you're fascinated with?
Exactly. You get the point. We're always fascinated with history, especially not just in Taiwan, but also in Japan, which Japanese culture influenced Taiwan a lot. And also our music was influenced by Japanese traditional culture as well. And not much people in Taiwan knows our history much because, like I said, Taiwan has the longest martial law history in the world. Yeah, when the World War II ended, when the World War II ended, it started martial law, and until 1988, it's such a long martial law, which make us the historical education here were mostly towards Chinese history.
Yeah.
So ironically, we're all Taiwanese, but we have to study Chinese history even more.
Yeah.
Which is a very sad truth. So I started thinking we are Taiwanese, and I have to tell more Taiwanese music, Taiwanese history, or folklore story. Like we released an album, Mythos of Island, which is talking about the folklore story of indigenous people in Taiwan.
Yeah. Do you find it difficult to go back and research that history? Because, like you said, there was a long period of martial law and you were taught a lot of Chinese history. Has it made it difficult for you to go back and explore Taiwanese history so that you can use that in your music?
Luckily, it's getting easier because during these 2 decades, more Taiwanese people have the same mindset, same concept of finding more Taiwanese history and spreading it out, which makes it easier to publishing Taiwanese music and Taiwanese history.
Yeah. For you as an artist, what is it like when you come to a country like Australia to play in front of an audience for the first time? Because you've got so many amazing tracks in your back catalogue, and the band's been going for more than a decade now. Does that make it difficult to put together a set list to play in front of people for the first time?
Always selective difficulties. If we play all the songs I like, probably I would drain all my members out and drain your ears as well. Anyway, reaching out to foreign countries always touches our mind as a Taiwanese, because not much people knows that Taiwan have a few very good metal band, such as the legendary Sonic.
Yep.
And during this time, we have another like metalcore hardcore band, very famous hardcore band called Flesh Juicer. I don't know if much people abroad knows this, but they are thriving right now. And also like Bloody Tyrant, like we tour around Europe for 40 days 2 years ago, which making European people get to know Taiwanese band. And also after our gig, we always talk to fans like the political statement, the political issues, and especially history, because not much people knows the history of Taiwan well.
Yep. Your last EP came out in 2023. Are you working on new music now as well? And is there a chance we might hear some of that new music while you're in Australia?
Absolutely. Actually, we're cooking our new album like full blast right now. Like now, I'm still sitting in my studio. So we are about to releasing new album in the end of August.
Awesome. Are you able to tell us anything about the themes on the new album?
Absolutely. It's all about in a point of view, back in the days during 1940 to 1945, Taiwan was ruled by Japan. The Japanese Yamato Empire. Since it's World War II, many Japanese people living in Taiwan, and the story behind this is the point of view by a student soldier of Japanese. So many things happened in many stories happens in Taiwan, but not much Taiwanese people knows it. Like Taihoku raid, Taipei bombard. It's a big event, historical event in Taiwan, but not much people knows it.
Wow, I can't wait to be able to hear this album now. It sounds absolutely amazing. I know we are running out of time very, very quickly, but I guess to finish off, what would you like to say to people out there who are thinking about heading along and checking out Bloody Tyrant during this tour? And also, what would you like to say to them before your new album comes out in August?
I mean, if fans who loves history, look very into folk metal, and we're getting technical, mate. So if you love folk metal, you love fast, loud things, and you're a fan of historical issues or historical topic, our new album is the album worth checking out.